Just ahead, find out why the construction of the new ice facility in New Hampshire has been canceled.
And Monday's blizzard left quite the impact on Boston. We have the aftermath.
And if you live in Little Building, Emerson Update correspondent Ryan Williams has all you need to know about your new neighbors.
All that and much more this morning, Thursday, February 26th on Good Morning Emerson. Good morning, Emerson. I'm Daniel Lipoff.
And I'm Samantha Bowen. How are you feeling? It's our first live episode.
I'm very excited. I know we had another delay because of the blizzard, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited. We're finally live, and we're going to have a great season.
Everyone has been working so hard, so this is a well-deserved moment, and we're so excited to share the show that we have for you today.
Definitely. Well, with this morning's latest in politics, we hear now from our politics correspondent, Anthony Ciano. Anthony.
Thank you, Daniel and Samantha. According to the state's governor, Kelly Ayotte, the federal government has officially stopped building an ice facility in New Hampshire. This announcement comes just 2 weeks after the plans were revealed, with both Immigration and Customs Enforcement and Governor Ayotte facing significant backlash. In a statement Tuesday, Ayotte announced that after speaking with Secretary Kristi Noem in Washington, D.C., the Department of Homeland Security will not move forward with the project. While this facility will not be built, the question lingers: where will the federal government attempt to build an ice facility instead? The longest State of the Union address in history left Democratic Congress members and President Donald Trump going head-to-head. Trump used his 1 hour and 47-minute speech to defend his administration's decisions on immigration and economics, which prompted Democratic Representatives Al Green and Ilhan Omar to interrupt in acts of protest and disagreement. A number of special guests invited by Trump were also in the room for the address, including Erica Kirk, the widow of Charlie Kirk, the U.S. men's hockey team, and several military veterans. Meanwhile, the Democrats chose to invite several Epstein survivors as their guests and were even wearing pins saying, "Release the files." Russia is moving closer to banning the app Telegram, the main form of online communication for millions of Russians. An investigation is ongoing into the app's billionaire founder, Pavel Durov, regarding accusations surrounding the misuse of the app. 2 weeks ago, the Russian government added restrictions to the app after accusing the app of not preventing criminals and terrorists from using it. In France, Durov is already facing up to 10 years in prison for allegations of criminal use within the app. This investigation follows a recent crackdown on YouTube and bans both on Facebook and Instagram within the country. That's all I have for politics today. For Good Morning Emerson, I'm Anthony Ciano.
Thank you so much, Anthony. How are you feeling about this winter weather that we have so far?
Well, I'm kind of enjoying it. I know last year we didn't have a lot of snow. I mean, it snowed a little bit, but it didn't ever really get like this.
The past couple years, I feel like we haven't really gotten snowstorms.
Right? I mean, I rode this out in my dorm. I went to Trader Joe's the day before and got some mac and cheese and some Scandinavian swimmers.
Perfect to be warm and cozy inside. Nothing like a good warm blanket.
Definitely. Well, over 150,000 people in New England are still without power after a historic nor'easter slammed the region Monday. According to Eversource, in Barnstable County, more than 17,000 people, which is roughly 55% of customers, remain without power. The storm left a record 37.9 inches of snow at TF Green International Airport in Providence, Rhode Island, beating the previous record of 27.6 inches of snow during the blizzard of '78. This storm was so impactful that for the first time in 153 years, the Boston Globe did not print their morning edition for Tuesday's paper, a decision executives say wasn't taken lightly. The Globe's printing location in Taunton was under a travel ban and crews were not able to deliver the paper safely. The Globe says subscribers will receive Tuesday's paper on Wednesday, along with Wednesday's paper.
For all you Boston food lovers, get ready for the most delicious 2 weeks of the year. Dine Out Boston is back from February 27th through March 7th. Brought to you by Meet Boston, Dine Out is your all-access pass to a prix-fixe lunch and dinner perfection. Featured restaurants including Sumio Hunan Kitchen, Parm Copley, Monument, and hundreds more. This is your chance to try that place you've been eyeing or return to your favorite spot. So whether you're a local legend for visiting for the first time, come see what's cooking in Boston.
Thank you, Sam. With news closer to our campus, our Emerson Update correspondent Ryan Williams has the latest. Ryan.
Thank you, Daniel and Samantha. A burst sprinkler pipe in a residence hall at UMass Boston has students heading to Emerson. And no, they're not transfers. Last Friday, UMass Boston students were notified that they would temporarily be relocated into Emerson College's little building for the remainder of the spring semester. The new residents moved in this past Sunday, so if you see any unfamiliar faces, make sure to say hello. Emerson's Black organization with natural interests, also known as Ebony, has been honoring Black History Month this February. The organization hosted several events, including line dancing, self-care nights, and a collaboration with local Black restaurants. As the month wraps up, they have 2 more events planned, a Family Feud night and a collaboration with BU on February 27th. Emerson President Jay Bernhardt announced the award-winning actor and Emerson alum Henry Winkler will be the keynote speaker for the commencement ceremony on May 9th. Winkler graduated in 1967 with a bachelor's in drama and a minor in psychology. He was awarded an honorary doctorate of humane letters from Emerson in 1978. This marks Henry Winkler's return to the Emerson as the commencement speaker after he previously gave the address in 1995. That's all I have for Emerson News this week. For Good Morning Emerson, I'm Ryan Williams.
Thank you, Ryan. After the break, our WEBN team gives us today's breaking news. Stay tuned.
Good Morning Emerson? What's that?
It's the best morning show ever.
Live for Good Morning Emerson.
Good morning, Emerson.
Good morning, Emerson.
Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson.
We are so glad to be waking up with you all this morning.
Today, I'm out here in the sunny Boston Commons.
I'm here live at the State House on Election Day. Yeah, that's right, you heard it.
In more Disney news, Disney's battle with YouTube TV is not going as expected.
And right now we're going to go to Chloe Tebow with the latest political upheaval.
WEBN breaking news updates.
For today's weather forecast, hold on to your hat.
For the week ahead. So let's break down the forecast.
Now let's jump right into our top stories.
On all the day's top stories, Steve.
We are joined now by the dancers of EUDT's contemporary company.
We are here with the Emerson Ultimate Frisbee team. Welcome, guys.
Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson.
We're going to head straight to the JPC, where our WEBN correspondent Isabella Osgood has the latest breaking news. Isabella.
Good morning and welcome to WEBN Breaking News. 4 U.S. residents have been killed by Cuban Border Patrol after an armed attack.
Suffice it to say, it is highly unusual to see shootouts in open sea like that. It's not something that happens every day. It's something, frankly, that hasn't happened with Cuba in a very long time. But we're going to find out.
10 Cuban-American residents entered territorial waters with the intention of carrying out an armed attack, according to NBC. A shootout ensued, injuring 6 U.S. residents and the Cuban Border Guard commander. The incident occurred Wednesday morning. An investigation continues. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton will testify in the ongoing Jeffrey Epstein case today. The deposition will be filmed in the Clintons' home in New York. Former President Bill Clinton will testify tomorrow. The two previously offered to be interviewed but not appear in person after a movement by House Republicans to hold them in contempt of court. Indirect nuclear negotiation between Iran and the U.S. begin in Geneva today.
A plastic moment of history in which the U.S. can get rid of an arch nemesis and change the balance of power in the Middle East.
The U.S. recently sent fleets to the Middle East to apply pressure during the process. U.S. Special Mideast Envoy Steve Witkoff met with the Iranian foreign minister to potentially halt nuclear weapon production. People around the world are going crazy for Punch the baby monkey, who is learning to thrive around other monkeys. Punch, a baby Makai monkey in Ichiwaka City Zoo in Japan, has gone viral for cuddling a stuffed orangutan after being abandoned by his mother at birth. Despite videos online of Punch being dragged around by another monkey at the zoo, he has been reported to be interacting well with other baby monkeys. That's all for breaking news this morning. Sam and Daniel, have you been keeping up with Punch?
I have.
A little bit.
Yeah, I've
I'm
been seeing all the
obsessed with it.
photos.
Yeah.
Me too. I saw the little orangutan from IKEA that he has sold out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's great marketing, though. In a way.
I'm like, no, I want one.
Have you been keeping up to date? Have you been watching videos?
Yes, you know, I feel very badly for him, and I'm very glad that his social life is improving.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, Isabella.
Thank you.
Okay, well, it's the end of the Olympics.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't really watch this year, which
Okay.
I'm like beating myself up for it because my friends have been telling me stories about like the hockey game. Like, oh, did you watch the men's hockey game? And I was like, no, I didn't. And they're like, bro, it was so good.
It was very good. I have been keeping up to date.
I've been beating myself up for it.
I've been watching a lot of the men's and women's teams, so it's great out there.
Yeah. Well, we're going to head down to the Bobby Brown and Stephen Plofker gym, where our sports correspondent, Emily Champagne, has more about the U.S. Olympic team's return home. Emily.
Thank you, Samantha and Daniel. Team USA's women's hockey team recently rejected an invitation from the White House to attend the State of the Union address, citing professional and academic responsibilities following the games. After both the men's and women's team won gold medals against Canada at the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, President Donald Trump invited them both to a State of the Union address. However, it was noticed that previously the president jokingly told the men's team he would be impeached if he also didn't invite the women, sparking rumors that his comment might also have been a factor. Since then, the majority of the men's team were welcomed into Washington, D.C. and were highlighted at Tuesday night's address. After a successful showing at the 2026 Milan Olympics, the Boston Bruins are back on home ice and have not waited a second in order to prepare for their first game back. Boston enters Thursday night's home game against the Columbus Blue Jackets, sitting at 32-20, holding the second wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference. While they maintain a thin cushion over the teams chasing them, the Bruins have gone 3 weeks without a game and have some rust to wear off. The Blue Jackets, sitting just 1 point behind the Bruins at 29-20, means that a loss tonight for the Bees wouldn't just sting, it would flip the standings. The second half of the season starts tonight with puck drop occurring at 7 p.m. And a pair of first-year players have started making their mark on the men's tennis team. Adam Alariza and Caden Rebold have been named the NUMAC Doubles Team of the Week after going a perfect 3-0 to open the spring season. The duo won at the number 2 and 3 doubles spot against their last three opponents, Roger Williams, Gordon, and Endicott College. Alariza has been especially impressive, going 10-2 combined in singles and doubles play this spring. The Lions are 2-3 overall and will be heading to Colby College this Saturday. That's all the sports news I have for today. For Good Morning Emerson, I'm Emily Champagne.
Thank you, Emily.
Well, I know it's an exciting time for Emerson Sports. The fall teams are heading into the playoffs. The women's basketball team is visiting Smith for the NMAC conference matchup. Baseball season starting up. Lacrosse season starting up. How are you feeling? Are you excited?
I'm very excited. We have a lot of great student athletes out here, and this is really their time to shine. And, you know, everyone's balancing work and school and practices on top of that. So I'm really excited to see what our spring sports have. Fall had a great one. Winter had a great one. And here we have our spring sports.
Well, we'll just have to see. We're going to head to a quick commercial break, but when we return...
The loss of a Disney Channel icon, Gary Valdivieso, has the story.
And members of the Emerson Esports team are here for an interview.
All that and much more when we come back.
We are running the open. We are running the open. Just stay where you are. Right, camera two, go camera two.
Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson.
We're going to hear from our entertainment correspondent, Gary Valdivieso, who has the latest. Gary?
Thank you, Samantha and Daniel. Hollywood is mourning the loss of actor Robert Carradine, who has died at the age of 71. The actor, best known for playing Louis Skolnick in the 1984 comedy Revenge of the Nerds, and Sam McGuire on Disney Channel's Lizzie McGuire, committed suicide this past Monday, February 23rd, after a long battle with bipolar disorder. In a statement shared with media, his family described him as a beacon of light and said they hoped his struggle would help shine a spotlight on mental health awareness. Tributes from co-stars, including Lizzie McGuire alum Hilary Duff, remember him for his warmth, talent, and generosity, both on and off screen. Nick Rayner, the 32-year-old son of filmmaker Rob Rayner and producer Michelle Singer Rayner, has pled not guilty to 2 counts of first-degree murder after the fatal stabbing of his parents this past December. Rayner appeared Monday in Los Angeles Superior Court with his public defendant, who entered the plea on his behalf and waived a speedy preliminary hearing, and the judge set the next court date for April 29th. Rayner remains held without bail and, if convicted, could face life in prison or even the death penalty. The iconic Mr. Clean is retiring after 68 years on the job. The brand confirmed the news on TikTok last week. Sharing the bald, white-eyebrowed figure known for fighting grime will hang up his white shirt and head off to new adventures after a spotless career. Company officials reassured fans that the cleaning products themselves will remain available on shelves, even while Mr. Clean takes on new hobbies like DJing and hiking the slopes as he begins his retirement, ending his nearly 70-year career. That's all I have for entertainment news this week. For Good Morning Emerson, I'm Gary Valdivieso.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Speaking of shiny things, the 2026 Winter Olympics has officially wrapped up Sunday night in the ancient arena in Verona, Italy. The closing ceremony, themed Beauty in Action, closed out the Milan Cortina Games in spectacular fashion. Team USA finished the games with a total of 33 medals, including 12 gold, 12 silver, and 9 bronze, the second highest medal count of any nation this year. The closing ceremony was a night of celebration and performance, bringing athletes together all one last time in front of fans from around the world. With the Olympic torches now extinguished, the baton is passed to the next host of the Paralympic Winter Games, prepared to open in Verona this March.
A 21-year-old Salve Regina student is dead due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Newport police officers found Joseph Botros around 7:20 p.m. unconscious in his car where he was charging his phone. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Newport police explained that this tragic incident was an accidental and a reminder to be vigilant to keep exhaust pipes clear of snow and debris while vehicles are idling. Botros played on the Salve Regina football team as an offensive lineman, the team issuing a statement in part, "He was more than a teammate, he was family." Known as the Quiet Killer, the odorless and invisible gas is found in the fumes of exhaust gases from cars while idling, portable generators, and barbecue grills. According to the CDC, more than 500 people die from carbon monoxide poisoning a year, and more than 50,000 people visit the ER because of it.
Thank you so much, Daniel. We are now going to hear from our field correspondent, Anderson Free, with coverage from the Olympic women's hockey final. Anderson?
Thank you, Sam and Daniel. I'm standing outside of Connolly's Pub as Erin Frankel and Team USA gear up to take on Team Canada in the women's gold medal Olympic final. The USA women's hockey team has had such a dominant run during these Olympics, outscoring their opponents 33-2 in goals in 7 games, with 5 of said games being shutouts, 4 as a result of Boston Fleet's very own goaltender, Erin Frankel. With how well Frankel has performed in the Olympics, we asked fans what it would mean for the city and the country if she was able to lead Team USA to a gold medal victory.
Well, I think she's a staple in college hockey here. She having gone to Northeastern and been part of that team, and I believe she also had Patty Kazmaier winner, so that's pretty epic.
I think it would mean everything to the city. We're seeing a ton of growth in professional women's hockey in the league this year, and we're really excited to cheer them all on today.
In the end, the United States were victorious in thrilling fashion as Captain Hilary Knight sent the game to overtime with a game-tying goal late in the third, and Boston Fleet's very own star Megan Keller scored the game winner in overtime, giving the United States its first gold medal since 2018 and their first undefeated run through the Olympics since 1998. With the success of many players from the PWHL during the Olympics, fans gave their take on what it means for the interest in women's hockey going forward.
Yeah, I think that it's a great way for like young girls and everyone to like see these amazing players go to the Olympics and like be amazing and do great things.
I think it's really inspiring for little girls to be able to watch women play professional hockey, and I think it will bring in a lot of more fans.
Hopefully Team USA and Aaron Frankel can come away with the gold today, and hopefully the great play from them and all other PWHL players will bring more coverage to the sport in the future. For Good Morning Emerson, I'm Anderson Free. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thank you, Anderson.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we return, the Emerson Esports team joined us for a sit-down interview.
I'm Olivia Garcia, one of the field correspondents for Good Morning Emerson. I'm going to take you through Boston's Frosted Lodge located outside of Copley Square. Make sure to wake up with us and tune into our next episode to see what we do.
And when I arrive at my destination, I am gonna kill Bill.
What? Oh! Okay, cutting. Sorry, can we get some of this light?
Where in God's name is the gaffer's tape?
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Casey, and we're the National Broadcasting Society.
Come out to some of our weekly workshops, or work on some of our sets.
Explore the bigger picture with NBS.
We'll see you there.
All right, let's get another take. Camera, sound.
Hi, I'm Mary Malloy, the host of Speechless, and you're watching the Emerson Channel.
Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson.
We are here with the Emerson Esports team.
All right, guys, well, just go ahead and introduce yourselves for us.
Hello, I'm Calvin. I'm co-president, and
I'm Aiden. I'm also co-president with Calvin.
Nice to meet you. So talk to us a little bit about what esports is.
so Emerson Esports, obviously we have our competitive teams, but there's a lot to it than just that. We also have casual game nights, so if you're not as competitive, we have nice events for you to have a community to game with, but we also have casting opportunities as well as social opportunities. It's much more than just competitive teams.
If you had to describe Emerson Esports in one sentence, how would you do it?
I'd say that we're, one sentence is a little tricky because there's so much to it, but I'd say we're the main space for anyone who plays video games on campus.
And can you share a little bit of what your favorite memories are from the esports team?
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I was lucky enough to be on the League of Legends team when we won our championship. Only one of 2 championships that have won, as far as we know, for Emerson Esports. And so that really, it was a great moment to finally get to win with all my friends, and we worked really hard for it.
Yeah, for me personally, Northeastern hosts a crew battle scene for a bunch of Boston and New England colleges, and I got to participate in that for Smash Brothers, and it was really fun. Had some close sets that I took to get some nice comebacks, and that felt great to go with my team and my friends.
So I know you mentioned casual game nights around at Emerson. What sort of games are there?
Well, we have Mario Kart, Just Dance. We have some other games that we don't have like teams for necessarily, but we have them there if you want to play them. We have some other fighting games, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter. We have Overcooked, which is a nice little fun cooking game with you and your friends. It's very hectic, but it's very fun.
Can you tell us a little bit what inspired you to join the team?
Yeah, I've always played video games, never really at a competitive level. I was actually doing Critical Damage, another Emerson show, and I heard about esports, and I mean, it's the perfect place for me, just as a gamer, and the sense of community is great, and it just really pulled me in, and I've been president for almost 2 years now.
Wow.
So it's kind of kept me in there.
What are some of the competitive teams you guys have?
So we have Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, League of Legends, Valorant, and Super Smash Brothers. But we're open to have more if you can make a team for it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, you guys have great shirts.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
do you
you.
guys
This is
design
also
those?
a perk of joining the
Oh,
org.
yeah,
If you join
totally.
any team, you get a jersey, and people love that.
Yeah, well, you guys heard it. For those incredible shirts, you definitely need to join the team. So where can we find you on social media?
Our main form of social media is our Instagram at Emerson Esports. Also, we have a Discord community, which you can find linked in our Instagram bio, where you can come and just play games or just, talk with the community, be in touch. If you're looking for tryouts next semester, that'll all be posted there. And pretty much all of our opportunities are first posted there. So I'd recommend it.
Yeah, I was going to ask how folks on Emerson can get involved. You pretty much answered that question for me.
Well, of course.
Thank you guys so much for your time today and joining us. Well, that's all we have this morning for Good Morning Emerson. I'm Daniel Lipoff.
And I'm Samantha Bowen. Thanks for waking up with us.